What is up, everybody? I'm back with another video. I don't remember what I was doing quite so much, but yeah. We need to get stuff. I think I got all my food and water taken care of. And we're just grinding quests out again. I'm just going to try to record for half an hour and just talk and be fun. Be LOL.
Well,
Be
I'm
very
in the
LOL.
selling mood if you're in the buying mood.
Let me know if you want to, Should we, Discord. Anything closer?
Adventure and carnage go together like sham and moonshine.
Alright, so we're trying to farm, schematics. Forgot to move my face. Sorry about that. Always forgetting this. Kind of like down here-ish. It is hot, so I take a movement speed debuff again. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. The thing is like, I was watching Mr. Beast again, like, for my YouTube tips. You know what I mean? Like the new update for like the updated strategy or whatever. He was on Theobon talking about how series don't do well on YouTube. It's like, fuck, dude, that's what I'm doing. Whatever. That's all I do. I do series, bruh. I don't know, man. Do I have a bandage? First aid bandage? Is that right? Do I have a honey on me? Antibiotics? Not a loss of words, man. Tired. Still just grinding. You know what I mean? Like, I got a huge backlog of videos I need to get done. If you guys ever see this, you'll probably... Yeah. You'll see it. I need to invent... I just need to stop worrying, man. That's what I need to stop doing. Like, worry is my biggest enemy. It's like, am I doing enough? Am I talking too much? Am I sounding too schizo? Am I too whatever? I just need to fucking just play the fucking game, put the videos up on the internet. Who gives a shit? People watching or not? We're all here to chill, hang out. I'm gonna build a little community. That's my goal. My goal is to build a little community. I know I got like Micah and John Peacock and a few others. Build the Discord, make the Discord. We're all gonna chill and hang out. Whatever.
If you need a good vehicle, who the fuck do you think you are? Coming in here and wasting my time.
Wow, dude. That's quite a flip. What? Where'd the trader go?
How may I serve you?
You in the ground? Oh, wow.
Great job.
That's weird. So that's what I want to see, but it's not what I want to see. You know what I mean? I want that to be the other schematics, but I think I'm gonna pick that up just in case I can craft them. We need a motherfucking.
Can I trust good luck?
Let's see if they can be made into blue notes. How do you make blue notes? Schematic? There we go. Generic schematic. So we need ink. We need inks for that too, huh? And it's only stacks of 10. Whatever. That ain't worth, because like it's a lot more advantageous for us to build fucking class books. Well, actually, I need them like crazy, because I need to motherfucking. Oh, I shouldn't be eating the honeys then, because that's what the inks are made out of. Frick. And I didn't even cure the infection. That's kind of annoying. I'm gonna go south of the. Nah, we're gonna farm. Scout quests. I am tired, man. It is fucking 5:30. And what I did realize too through my YouTube journey is it's like an easy thing to miss. Like when you're worried, you're focused about yourself. But like when you're focused on serving the viewer, getting the viewer what they want, you know, building the community. Like I said, I'm building a community. We're all gonna hang out. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. That puts you into like a different attitude, which allows you to then, you know. It's not like, I don't know. It's just the way I see the world. Like, it makes me feel like just because I'm aware of it, that I feel like I'm kind of like, sort of, I need to tread lightly, because that's also how like people manipulate others, and I'm not looking to do that. Like, I've even heard somebody say like, it's like manipulation, but good manipulation. I'm trying to manipulate you to do good things. It's like, well, I don't want to manipulate anyone to do anything. The entire premise of like free will, and I don't want to use psychology to attain a result. It's just random garbage I think about. So that was really cool that I got that loot. I've been seeing corn growing the right, corn, just wild corn, yeah, wild corn growing in the desert. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. And the nighttime's actually better to get the questing done, because it seems that I'm only just hot. Like, it's not restricting my movement speed at all. So it's like getting a lot done. And when I get to 20 athletics, that'll be nice too, because I can get the jogging asshole, one more, and then get that next sexy T-Rex, and that'll help me actually progress a little bit more. A car would be nice too, because if I could get a car somehow, I'm in the desert. If I can get a car and a chemistry workstation, which I think I abandoned a lot of my loot from my first base, which may have had a beaker. Chemistry workstation would allow me to build something. I forgot what I was supposed to build that, but.
Can I help you?
Now the trader's just gone. Where'd you go, lady? I think I might need to spawn one in. My brother in Christ, where'd you go? That's unfortunate. So she's just gone. Well, everybody can see that she is disappeared, so I'm going to spawn her back in, I think. So use F6 here. Wait.
Great job. What are you looking for?
Okay. Noted. I guess I'm doing those trader quests. Go. So the state of YouTube, I'm gonna do some. I'm just gonna rant about YouTube because I'm a YouTuber or whatever. I've noticed the state of YouTube is we're losing attention spans. So you need to have better editing, better tricks, better whatevers to get views. But like, my instinct has always been to just like reject what the world presents. And that's gotten me really far in life. Like, not literally everything though, but like to be discerning through it, and it usually ends up like what I have core values, and normally if I, everybody has core values, okay, so maybe I'm not really speaking to schizo here, but like the thing is about following the crowd, right? Following the crowd. So you need to have these types of editing tricks and psychological ploys to get people to watch your videos and stuff like that, be entertaining and shit. You make it on YouTube. And I guess what I'm saying is I reject that because it feels scummy. So I'm going to do my own thing. And if it doesn't work, then I guess so be it. But yeah, so that's my big realization. At least for today. I'll probably have to have it again tomorrow and the day after. It's like I say that, and then I get like, I see a huge surge of views, and then it's just like a huge rush of dopamine. Like, because I spammed a bunch of shorts, because like I've been trying to so if everything's locked, how do I get in? Go through here? Yep. I've been spamming shorts because I've been trying to, just trying to get content done through limited blocks of time. So I was making shorts on my breaks at work instead of just like having breaks. And they were just like future tips / motivational for other YouTubers who are like distraught. And they did like 1,000 views. Because I think that's just the nature of shorts. Oh, I don't know why I'm shooting from the gate if I have. I want that loot. Oh, no. That's fun. What was I trying to say? Oh, I'm trying to say a lot because I'm always try to say a lot, but the issue I'm having all the time is that I'm so fucking, my brain is so cooked. I'm pushing myself so hard. I've been pushing myself so hard for a very long time now. My brain's just always cooked. So I have a hard time finishing my thoughts. But, whatever. Whatever. I think that nature, okay, so to try to summarize what I've been saying is, I don't think I'm gonna participate. Just like I don't participate. Like, and what I mean by like, just by not following the crowd, just like seeing what they do and then just like literally doing the opposite. It seems kind of like it's gonna be a dangerous game to play because eventually they'll be right and I'll be wrong. But like, I'm a homeowner, and that's like the #1 problem like people my age have right now is not owning a home. And I got in right before. Another thing I was told was I was stupid for by my brother, especially my brother, and he convinced my mother to not do what I did. And I invested all my money into Bitcoin and crypto, which, you know, the crash happened from the last cycle. It was the bad news because of the 2020 election cycle or whatever the fuck did it, bear market that popped up, and it seemed like I lost a lot of fucking money. But what ended up happening was that it was like a savings account, like, and then the value was just like the savings account was like, it was like they locked the money away, but now I gotta get settlement for my fucking hernia surgery that the workman's comp company decided to like fucking settle with me because they didn't want me to sue them. And then I took 10 grand of that and I quit my job and then like started the YouTube grind. And then because, I don't know, I eventually realized that 9 to 5 is not like the end all be all. And then that ended up being like a really, this is like my biggest passion project I've ever had. It's given me a lot of like motivation to like actually like try to be a better person. Made me get more serious with my faith even, Christianity or whatever. And then like, also, then I took that other 10 grand and I'm like, oh dude, Bitcoin, I think it's about to pump. Cause I noticed like some news cycles saying that like, they're about to approve an ETF, and I'm like, okay, so if there's an ETF that's going to buy Bitcoin, then that legitimizes the value of Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin was at like 59K or 58K. I'm like, you know, I'm still sitting on Bitcoin from the last crash, like 4 grand. I even lost some to Celsius, the scammer guy, but then they ended up like settling from the SEC, and then they had a payout. Plus now eventually I'm going to get stocks in that Bitcoin mining company. Which, like, fuck, yeah. But anyway, they paid me back that, and that was, like, I lost, like, half my crypto from that, but now that crypto portfolio, from what I got, is up $1,500, and the 10 grand I bought is up six grand. And then my Shiba stash, I got into the Shiba swap because I noticed that they're about, you know, it was a meme coin, but when I did my research, I noticed that they had a lot of crowdfunding, but then the team, I was in their Discord watching the team communicate with each other and stuff and just paying attention to the ecosystem, and the team was serious. They came off as very serious, and they were, whatever, the swap thing. And at one point, at my peak for that swap, when I got in, it was like, I was up like to 15 grand on that portfolio. But then the crash happened, and meme coins usually get hit harder than the rest, you know, from the top 5 or whatever.
Good work. Well, I was just about to go take a shit, so hurry up and go about your business. We pay good coin for a good cause.
But
What's
now,
not to like?
But now, I almost have enough. I have more money than what I started with because I took 10 grand to pay for my expenses, my living expenses for 2 months or whatever. Plus then I dropped 5 grand into, like, I didn't just spend it on myself. I used it to, because I was also like thinking about, okay, so I have this money now. What is going to generate us money in the future? And I thought about our cars, and then I put $5,000 into getting them inspections and then repairing what was wrong with them. So like I was trying to do like preventative maintenance that would just like remove worry, and then also just keep the cars running. So I put $5,000 into the cars to get them fixed, and they haven't given us any issues since. I mean, we had a couple headlights and stuff like that, but then whatever. I got my job. That's so sweet. Anyway. And now I'm back up. I think we did my girlfriend had some crypto too, and now we have enough money to pay off my hospital bill again. And I used like $10,000 from the settlement check. And now like from the crypto pump, because Trump won and he made that speech, we're up like to like way higher than what we started with. Plus I own a property, have a crazy amount of equity. When I bought the house it was $140K, but then we got it went up like from the housing pump. I think, wasn't there a crash? I want to check that real quick. Right. So selling costs are 11%. That's stupid as fuck. Don't ever sell your property unless you figure out how to do it yourself. Because 11% of fucking hundreds of thousands. Oh my god, dude. It's so mind blowing. Anyway. But then my equity went up like a crazy amount. Like we got in right before the fucking bubble. And our interest rate's like 3%. And I was just listening to like the conventional wisdom is to rent and then like max out your 401k and stuff like that. But I'm like, why would I do that when property is it's fixed. It's like a fixed, like property doesn't go up like this. The only thing that would cause like an inflation, I feel, with like property value, like property values to go down, would be like deregulation. So a couple things. Deregulation of zoning laws, allowing more people to build more like high rises and stuff in these like areas and stuff like that. But what I've read of Thomas Sowell, one of the biggest causes of high housing costs is local government overreach and regulating, and them wanting to plan their cities to look as like, you know what I mean? Centralized power in determining who gets to build affordable, like who gets to build living, I don't know how to say it, who gets to build and what gets to be built, and then, you know, all it's just the government, you know what I mean? Like, and there's probably an argument to be made why the government should be like trying to like, who cares though? The point is, with YouTube though, I should just look at what everybody else is doing and just make sure I'm not doing that. Personally. Like, I for a time I even stopped making fucking thumbnails, bro. Because I was just like, it just seems off. The way that everybody is like approaching YouTube. Like, how do I say this? It's all, I don't want to say a scam, but is it? It could be, right? Fraudulent. Okay, so it could be a scam. You could perceive it as a scam because creators are, it's like food. They're tricking you into thinking there's value in the things that they're getting you to watch. Is that it? I'm wondering if that's it, because like, to me, there's like patterns in reality. Everything's a pattern. Reality is a pattern. Like, the reason why we perceive the future is because there's a pattern in the present, and then our brain can materialize those patterns in our brain to simulate patterns, and then creates a future. That's what future is. For what I'm realizing what future is, because like time, this is another whole conversation. Time doesn't exist. Not in a sense that we think things exist. Like, it exists in the abstract, but it's not like to me, and I could be wrong, I need to talk to some scientists or something like that to really, or some mathematicians or maybe people who are like super experts in this field who have a lot more experience in it than me to really nail this down. But my feeling is that time does not exist. How much time do I have left in this? So 5 minutes. It exists as much as a ruler exists. Okay, like there's a physical ruler, but what the ruler represents is just a standardized unit of measurement to communicate an idea, which is like an inch or a centimeter or whatever, or weights. And these are all just systems to standardize so that we can communicate more effectively on a large scale. So then you have time, which is also another form of that, where we communicate.
If you want crazy,
it's like taking a. What time is taking a picture?
Crazy,
hey, shut up, dude! I'm talking. I'm talking, bro.
So don't fuck with me.
Chill. Anyway, so what time is like if you took a camera, like a, frames per second, FPS. That's what time is. So like 60 frames per second is capturing 60 pictures in 1 second, and then like what you're seeing when you see 60 frames is that it's rendering 60 pictures to you. So everything that happens within 60 pictures. So like every time you take a snapshot of like I press the W key, then the game changes its state on the computer, and then that picture is sent to you at 60 frames per second. So like all the, you know what I mean? So that's really the best way I think you can do it. And it's the same in real life too, like with time. So like when we say it's going to take me an hour, it's that we're using our brain, our brain's recording power to, that it's been like internalizing patterns from what you've been doing your entire life to then estimate what can get done in an hour, or like perceived moments, like how much work from then and now, like, but it's not real. Like the only thing that's real is the now. The past is just the now that's happened before. And it sounds trippy when I say it like that too, because maybe I'm just way off. Maybe I'm missing something here, but again, that's just like what I've been able to think of as time, and I completely forgot what the point of that was. But I think I was talking about YouTube.
See, working pays
Another
the bills
workbench?
and keeps your pockets full of ammo.
Why is this what the hell just happened? Whatever.
Nothing better. You can always quit a job if things get too hairy. I'd go down in a blaze of glory, but that's just me.
Anyway. What I'm thinking is that YouTube, the final thought here is that YouTubers, the patterns of life, that's what it was all about. So the patterns of life, there's a bunch of patterns. So like it's like what the food industry has done with food by tricking you, because from what I understand about food, the reason why sugar exists and why our body feeds us dopamine, to pursue an objective. So like intercourse, for example, like if the reason why people are trying to prevent childbirth after intercourse is because of the difficulty of the childbirth, but the amazingness of the intercourse dopamine release. And it's like your body has to give you that dopamine, or else you wouldn't have the child to begin with. But it's kind of like an indicator to tell you that like this is worth it. Here's the motivation to then put up with the extreme struggle of having a child. That's how it looks to me. And the same thing with food. Like food back when we were hunter-gatherers, you could say, it was what was it? It was like all right. So food back in the hunter-gatherers days was not very good compared, like, in the sense of like what good is. It had a little bit of sugar, but that was to signal to your brain that this is of caloric value. You should pursue this thing, and there's a little bit of sugar in it. But like those complex carbohydrates would need to get broken down, but you needed to have some sort of motivator, biological motivator, to get your body to align with your will to survive, kind of. Okay? So then what they did with the food industry, from the way I can see it, is they took that concept and then just distilled the sugary part, the dopamine part, and then just like, now that's all food is just one big dopamine hit. But like, it's happening to content too. Like, we're just distilling down, like with shorts and TikToks and entertainment now, and like with the rampant rise of pornography, like I don't know, like all of these things, like thumbnail obsession, like getting people to just click and then getting them to stay for 5 seconds and then getting them to stay for 30 seconds and then getting them to stay for a minute and then yada yada. And then like that taken to its logical extreme so far is Mr. Beast. He is setting the standard for how to do this, and like he delivers, but you don't, like, the thing is you don't, as a content creator, have to deliver because you've already gotten paid. You get them to pay, you get paid when they click. You get paid if you get them to stay for a certain amount of time, and the better you can get at that, you still get paid. So then it becomes like, you know what I mean? Do you see, like, hopefully, if any, you know what I mean? Hopefully I'm making enough sense that it kind of illustrates the potential issue that can just immediately start arising. The multiple, you know, the red flags that I'm signaling, if any of what I'm saying is true, how many red flags are hopefully appearing. Hopefully I hope I'm wrong. But if I'm right, that's a grim future. So I'm saying all that as my justification to being a lazy piece of shit and not editing my videos. But I don't know, man. Like, memes aside, that's why I have a hard time even, like, I see the YouTube, because I watch hundreds of hours of content on how to be a better YouTuber, how to do this and that, because I'm like, you know, from my faith, it comes from my faith to have humility and to try to, you know, seek counsel, seek instruction and stuff like that. But when I do, the only, like, counsel and instruction that I've actually gotten, like, use out of, I mean, besides, you know, Mr. Beast is real about it. So I like his perspective, because he's been in the game since he was 11, I guess, right? So he's been in the game since he was 11, and I'm over my time limit for this, but I'm in this tangent. I don't want to let it go. I'm inspired right now. But he's been in the game since he's 11, and I guess I'll play for 45 minutes. We'll do that. Okay. Or I can split this up into 2 episodes. So this is the next episode. Ha ha ha. So anyway, he has been in the game since he was 11, and I was just watching him in Theo Von. He was not able to get views for 7 years. 7 fucking years trying to grind out YouTube and figure it out through trial and error. And through his journey, he has fed all YouTubers the Bible of YouTube, of media, in a sense. But, like, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So most of my inspiration that has actually netted me results and actually tangible things that, like, that I can tell will give me long-term value has been not on a single YouTube tutorial. I still periodically watch them, and it's all the same fucking shit. It's all dumb shit. It's all, like, little hacks to get a little bit more out of what you're doing, but, like, the Bible has given me, and through prayer and reflection and talking to other Christians, that is where I've been getting more tangible advice that actually applies to my YouTube situation and has actually gained me subscribers, gained me watch hours, gained me views, more so than any of these other tips, like tip videos, like before, like in the thumbnail it says, like it shows you like the views, and the views on the left side is 43, and then after you watch the video, then your views are 180,000. Or like those people, like, I don't know, like I recently covered a Dodash drama. I don't know if anyone's heard of Dodash, but she Wow, so sprinting's on a toggle now. I didn't even realize that. But anyway, that's cool. But DoorDash, heat stroke. Am I gonna die from that? Ooh. I guess I'm gonna die. That sucks. If I die, I die, I guess. But so this DoorDash chick, she makes content. She's getting paid by just like making shitty content to a we'll call him a legacy YouTuber who had to do things a different way to get views. Okay, so then she's did something different, and she is now being like they're trying to label her as a scammer to whatever, but because she broke the mold. She broke the mold. You're supposed to do things a certain way, and then like, but these other people, they are selling these courses for like hundreds of dollars, and their content is very. It's shit. It's shit. Like they do the same thing. They're making content about how to like, I don't know, man. Like I don't know. At the end of the day, I really don't know shit. I'm just saying that. It's weird. I don't know, man. Like, if you have to say, I don't know. Maybe I just don't know. Maybe I'm the crazy one. It's easier to say that. But I do want to embrace my controversial nature. And I will just continue to just keep talking, I guess. And, I don't know. Completely lost my train of thought. That's why I said that now. But YouTube, though, like, I would love to get monetized. I would love to make a difference in the world. I would love to make lots of money. I would love all those things. Like, YouTube is actually becoming a lot more than that to me, and it's really interesting. I'm like, once I get into the work, let's say that, because like this morning I was really behind, really feeling unfocused, not motivated at all. My attitude was shit. But now that I'm in it, I'm starting to remember why I'm doing this, and some of it, a lot of it has to do with personally, I want my story recorded for my children. Like, I want my life down. So I'm like trying to journal too. I'm trying to just create as many forms of media as possible, because like when I'm dead, I want my kids or my grandkids somehow, like maybe YouTube's not the best place to store all this stuff up, but then, you know what I mean? Because it's just a company. Eventually it may not be in their interest to store all of these videos pretty much for free. You know, it's a huge service. Or what, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I would like to, what is this? Oh, cool. That's really cool. Is that going to affect my... Oh, mobility does go down. Okay, never mind. Screw you. I'm already slow enough. I want my story written down for my children, my children's children, and whatever. You know what I mean? And I want my story to be good. I want my story to be good. I want my story to make a positive change. Hopefully in my family. Would be great if it was the world, but I mean, like, at least to have, like, I don't know, because I don't have shit from my dad. My dad passed away when I was like 18, 19 years old. And there's nothing left of him. The only thing I had was a heartbreaking... he left a message to my mom, because they fought all the time. They hated each other. And it was a message about how, like, my dad was injured. And why is he supposed to give a shit about my mom's problems when she doesn't give a shit about how he's like broke his something, or like he was all fucked up from whatever doing farm work to, which, you know, it was about not getting credit. Like he wasn't saying like, and now that I say that out loud, I remember a lot of my problems, my antisocial behavior, like perceived antisocial behavior with like jobs and culture, why I'm such a reject, is by choice. I reject culture, American culture. I reject, like, wholeheartedly reject popular culture. But why I am that way is because he also was never given credit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, and I noticed that in the culture too. It's like people only want to give you negative credit, but they'll never give you even if it's a 0.05% positive in a situation, they'll never acknowledge it because the culture wants to condemn. It wants to condemn. It wants to destroy. And that's what I say. Well, maybe I can cool down. That's what I like. That's part of the reason why I reject culture, is because they only want to condemn. Why do you think like everybody is hiding everything they're doing, and why privacy is such a big deal? Because they know that it's like a big projection. The reason why I want to hide things from people, which I'm caring a lot less and less about hiding certain aspects of like who I am, is because it's like really not a big deal. But the reason why I have the same fear that I feel is projected onto me is because people are afraid of what the others are going to do to them. Because you can see it anywhere. Go to any Facebook post, any controversial Facebook post, go to any post on YouTube about a video where somebody did something slightly wrong, and go look at the top comments, bro. Go to Reddit, look at what happens. Like, we are regressing from a Christian-esque culture where forgiveness was a very highly...
Goodbye. I knew you had it in you. Great work.
Thanks. Yeah, let's take these.
I've got a good coin for a good cause.
Oh, so I am
What's
dying.
not to
Okay.
like?
So, like, with all that being said, like, I don't know, man. That's just why I want to just do my thing. Like David Goggins said, this is like, you want to go make your own path. Like, everybody's going up the highway. They're flying up the highway. They're making it so fast. And then when you're looking at what you're doing, you're not making any progress. He's like, well, the difference is they have a car to drive up the highway, and your path, you have to dig yourself with a shovel. And I was like, that stuck with me for so long. And I'm like, yeah, dude. And that's how it is. Like, when you try to make your own lane, it's hard work. It's tough. That's crazy how this is 203.
Ah, the sweet smell. Look, pal, I'm probably gonna be stuck with half the shit you sold me. So
Gotcha.
I'm not buying any more of those.
I gotta pee.
I feel a little hope inside me every time I make a sale. The thought that I helped someone splatter the brains of a Zed-head just fills my heart with joy.
I'm gonna set those up, just get some more water, and I'm gonna go pee real quick. Alright. Are we balling? We're balling. Oof. 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 Lost 2 jars. One of the worst decisions Fun Pimp's ever made was getting rid of jars. Jars are the best, dude. Jars and cans. Metal cans. And you ever notice that, like, this is the whole concept I was talking about before. You ever notice that, like, people, like, they never add to a game, they only take away? You know what I mean? Like, you see a lot more regressions than you do additions to the game. So, like, jars, for instance, and, like, the learn by doing. All these other, like, changes that the Fun Pimps did. It's like they distilled, like, themselves. They distilled what they thought it was the fun parts, and then they just got rid of the other shit. They could have had all the fun parts, just left them in, and then just, like, kept all the other stuff and just let it grow to be a bigger game. Just have more to do or whatever. Like, even here. Look at this. You know, they make the best thing in the game questing, and then they limit it. They try to limit it with the whole quest limit. Like, questing and looting is, like, the best thing you, like, pretty much the only option you have is, like, a solo player to, like, progress well. And, like, in team games, the quester / looter is going to get tremendously farther than the non-quester looter. Like the builder or the miner or whatever. But they're gonna limit. Oh shit! How do we fix our problem? Oh, I know. Let's limit it. Let's just limit it. Let's just put a fucking big old cross. That's fun. This is fun. I like being told you are limited in the amount of fun you can have. We need to limit your fun because we made this the best playstyle in the game through design, but now we're just gonna say nope. Just gonna cut you off. I got 5 blue papers. Can I make a cooling mesh? Let's advance. Not tier 2, so we need to get science. Let's see. As a scientist, do I get... Okay. No, so it's a generic perk. Level 30. 22. Senor Drogas residence. So we do need to level up pretty quickly too. So I have 1 more level here as well. I should save that. I should save my points here then. T1 mods. I don't know. Is that even going to be enough to like fight this? I would like to know that, but I guess we really can't know nothing, right? I do think I just need to go loot. I'm gonna go see if the scout trader ever came back. Nope, I just think they're gone. I'll try spawning on the helipad, see if they stay.
Can I help you?
We'll try it.
Can I trust you? Don't forget.
Don't forget. I'm gonna go do that building quest first, though. Because I actually got the generic schematics from that quest roll. Yucca smoothie. Sui chef. So that might actually be a good rush. How do you make it? Oh shit, I'm only got 10 minutes. Snowball, blueberries, yucca fruit, empty water jar. So let's check the fruit. Okay, so you need that, which would be... So that might actually be a decent strat too, because if I go Swiss chef, we might be able to... What's the word? We might be able to make the yucca smoothies. And then how do we deal with winter is the other problem. Well, winter's not as big a problem as... Winter's not as big a problem as the desert here, because we would mobile, like, we would get through this. I would run it down. And then we would be able to... Wait a minute. As well, thinking about this now that I'm thinking about this. Huh. Anti-rad meds. Level 40. Nitrate powder and murky water. I think I've been thinking about this all wrong. If I get level 40, I should be able to just go complete the quest. Okay, I think we figured it out. Maybe. The toggle to sprint is so fucking nice, dude. And what's nice about the content creation too is that actually, I don't know, just talking, thinking someone's gonna hear it. It feels like I'm talking to somebody sometimes. Hey, buddy, can't have that. It does feel like I'm talking to somebody. What was I just doing here on this phone? Oh yeah, check my camera. Said I had some invaders at my driveway. That was somebody. Interesting. So we had some banditos outside of my house at 5:30. I'm gonna have to go check to see if they broke into my car or something. I should just play rifles. That'd been sick if I got anti-rad meds from there. So I think the strategy we're gonna try is going to be anti-rad meds. So I need 7 more points, and I need to get to level 40. So I need 17 more points actually. Cool, we have a clear objective then, you know. And that's what, like, struggling through the storm, bro. Struggling through the storm. Just trying to, like, and to struggle through the storm, you just have to have a good attitude, bro. These are, like, amazing YouTube short videos, like, thinking about it, too. Oops. What kind of noise is that, bro? Creepy. Struggling through the storm. So you need experience to have epiphanies, to find solutions for issues. And the only way to get that experience is to struggle through a storm. And the only way to struggle through the storm is having a correct attitude about it. Like perseverance and all that other good shit. Like, I've seen... I need to shut this audio and talk. I only got 4 minutes left. Or should I just do 3 episodes back to back to back, since I'm, like, in the vibe? Oh, no. Not a decaying party girl. Oh, he was a voice. Yep, gotcha. I thought that was a quest marker or something, but it was just the trader. What the heck? Chill. Why were you running at me? What was I saying? Oh, right. Attitude. I've known that attitude is like everything for the longest time. Like, but I guess I didn't really know until I started needing it. I watched this guy Jimmy Evans. He talked about it, how like attitude is like attitude's like an attitude indicator, because he's a pilot, so he was using his pilot training. Like your attitude is the direction you're heading. So like in the plane, your attitude indicator is like if you have a correct altitude or whatever. If you don't have a correct attitude, you crash into the ground or you go too high and stall and die. You know what I'm saying? So there's a correct attitude. And then he applied, like he paralleled it to real life, that if you have a good attitude. And he talked about this guy who was in a POW camp. And he said something about how like he was like one of the survivors, and they talked to him about it, and he's like, well, the ones that had like hopefully optimistic attitudes, like it's all gonna be okay, da da da, they all died. And then like the ones that gave up because they thought there was no hope, they all died too. And then he had an attitude that said, you know, this is gonna be hard, we're all gonna suffer, but we're gonna fight, and we're not gonna give up, and we're whatever, you know what I mean? Like that was the correct attitude to have, so it allowed him to persevere. And he was like, I don't remember exactly all he said, but that stuck with me. And then like now that I've been struggling and voluntarily putting myself into these situations, I was pushed a little bit to then voluntarily submit, because like my job at AMPI, oops, name drop, but my job there like took something from me, and then, well, it kind of took something from me, but it made me realize that I had lost something. I've been missing something my entire life. And there was whatever, that realization made me realize that was like, that started the time that I was like willing to work at a 9-to-5.
You again, looking to kill something? Good work. There's
not getting
always
work
more
next
work to do. If you're in.
I think the Gravedigger. Those are not too far away. So I'll put that in my shovel here. What? What? But yeah, like it started my, it was, you know, the pattern emerged in my head that if I did this for the rest of my life, there's a chance I wouldn't be here, to see 40, whatever that means, you know, however you want to interpret that, but, so then I started frantically pursuing YouTube as a way out, because, like, I'm trying to think of, like, entrepreneurships to get, like, I just need, this is like a stage in my life where I'm hoping that I get some sort of, like, business from this, on some level, because I'm trying to use this as a stepping stone to then get money funneling into my household, to then pay my bills, and then hopefully scaling it up to excess cash that then I can hopefully start sort of another entrepreneurial pursuit where I'm hopefully going to start a business, or yeah, just start a business. And then that's essentially what I want. It's just a business, my own business. And I'm trying to craft a business idea where I'm at an hour. Shit. Let me see how much space I have left in my D drive. See if I can even afford this. This I can. Okay, so I got time. So I'll just keep going. This is really nice. Making all this progress. So this is episode 3. Hello, everybody. I'm here for episode 3. But I want to start. So to continue from my last video, I want to make money doing this because I want it to be one business venture. But I want to. It's not even just a business. I think a better way to put it would be like my own country. Not a country, but like I want to exist in America because what it affords, but whatever that would be. My own like state, my own entity, not just a business, but like I thought about a security company. That would be a good one to start because then I could provide security, but then also have a reason to store up large amounts of firearms and ammunition, which would then, you know, you have firearms and ammunition, you can protect property, they can protect property. You can conduct other business. And then I was like, well, I got really into charcoal for a while because what charcoal affords. Like charcoal is like the backbone of the African rise to the industrial age. What else? There's so then I got into like power generation because I wanted to generate electricity. And I was like, how do I generate electricity? Because I was thinking about mining Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, if you can mine Bitcoin, you can sell Bitcoin on the open market. And like, there's an automated system to trade Bitcoin. But then I was like, when I was researching it, like with ASICs and buying ASIC rigs and then getting it all set up and stuff like that, is a huge power consumption. So it's like only profitable in certain areas of the world with cheaper electricity, or you have to deal with fluctuating prices, like if you're getting electricity from essentially the state, because the state controls like power generation. Like with it's very hard to move into the energy sector in America, or I would feel in the world, with the because energy is the backbone of all society. Being able to produce it is like monumental to being like an independent entity. So then that I was like, well, I would mine Bitcoin at any price if it was off my own labor. So like you can't just go mine oil. But then that's when I got into charcoal, because charcoal is like a it is a fuel that can run a gas generator at about 57% efficiency compared to gasoline. But gasoline is a highly refined product. Charcoal is not a highly refined product. It is a easy to produce, like semi-labor intensive. So it's like it's not very good in scale, but at a small scale there seems to be a lot more viability for somebody like me, because like if I was able to produce a large amount of charcoal and use that charcoal to power generators, which would then power ASICs, I would be able to then mine Bitcoin or something along the lines of that.
I hope you're the buying type.
Oops, sorry,
not
buddy.
The browsing type.
I'm the leaving type. I forget. Oh, shit. So I have to spawn her back in every single time, so this is kind of like a fake run. Right. Yeah. So it's not actually...
How may I serve you?
Okay, so I'm just going to pretend I never did that, and then just live with the fact that I won't be able to use any scout traders. So I'm just gonna waste some time. So I'll just delete this shit. And then we will... Maybe I can go to a different trader. Maybe that's the move. So let's just show on the map. Oh. It's 2 kilometers this way. Where am I pointing? Is that going to be in the winter biome? Maybe that's worth pursuing. Do I care about anything that's here? Kinda. kind of large risk. Athletics increased. And that book I got. I'm thinking about heading that way because it seems pretty good. Especially there's not a lot going on for me here. Magazine extender on the lever action sounds pretty good to me. Really? Oh, because it's a bolt. Yeah, or, what is that called? I forgot what that's called. Where you feed in from the side feed, whatever. Side loading. Tube fed. Lever action, whatever. It's on a magazine. Yeah. Everybody knows what I mean. Except for them. Yeah, man. Let's see that now. Gotta make sure. Okay, so I got the beaker here. The workbench is here too. But I should have taken maybe a workbench from one of the yeah.
May I see your inventory? What is this, a tea party? Just look.
Oh, chill the fuck out, bro. I do not like this guy at all. Water filter.
Yeah, buddy.
Whatever. Let's see if his quest failed. Refilled. Nope. So let's just head. Let's just head out there. I'm gonna run there and see if it's like, I'm just hoping for a what is it called? I'm hoping for a. I'll come back. I'll come back. I'm hoping for a forest biome, or maybe I should just haul. I can just haul my load. Let's just take stuff I don't think I'll be able to. Like that. Take these. Just let me cook out there in the field. All this shit is kind of redundant. And I'll be able to loot that mainly a lot from the other place. Yeah, so just leave that shit, leave that. All these books, though. I gotta read them or should I just scrap them down? I think I should just scrap them all. Don't care about that, don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that, don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Okay. So let's just head out there. Especially now that it's night outside, so we can get running. Really? Okay, so what do we chat about now? I don't know, man. I was supposed to go down the list. That's kind of been my strategy. I prayed about it. I feel like it was from God. Down the list reset, but I don't know. It's been a really good strategy, but I think I've just been on some sort of motivation. I break from the mold when I hit a motivational point. So, like, yesterday, for instance, I got 26 videos made, 11 long form, 15... Did I say 26? Yeah, 15 short form. And by short form, I mean they were a minute and a half commentaries. And that just happened recently too with the whole with the short form. I've been kind of like avoiding it because of the nature of the space. You know, that whole like not being chill with the people, you know, the culture. That's kind of like my issue with the short form content has been like the the types of people it attracted. But like, right when I decided I should look at short form content, an update popped up about extending short time limits to 3 minutes. So it's like I don't believe in luck, but it was just a very convenient timing for me to want to try to think outside the box. If that makes sense at all. It's like it's very convenient timing because then it felt like less cheap, like scummy. I didn't like try to. I'm going like not able to talk right now, but I'm thinking about like the reason why I decided to do it was because I was able to go over that minute and just get my thoughts out, and I was able to make short videos that were just very simple, because the point of the videos, a lot of what I understand like about YouTube now is that like most people do not need tutorials, they just need to start making videos. Because like if you break down what YouTube is in its barest bones, it is a video sharing platform. So that's the most important step. Like people say, no, it's your titles. I've heard people say it's your thumbnail. I heard people say it's your hook. I heard people say a lot of different things about what's the most important thing for YouTube to get views. And the most important thing is a video. Like you cannot, like you can have, that's really funny that I hit him with a torch. Anyway, you can have a really good thumbnail, but if you don't have a video, you don't have a video. You can have a really good title. The best title anybody's ever heard, and anybody saw the title, they'd click on it and they'd watch the whole video just based on the title. But if there's no video, there'd be nothing for somebody to watch. So therefore, logically, the most important part of YouTube is the video. You need a video, or even not even video, just audio. You need a file to upload. And I guess you could have a 1 second file that didn't have any audio or whatever. So maybe even I'm wrong. Who knows, man? We're breaking down. Oh no. Oh no, it's in the winter. I can't survive there. Do I abandon this quest too? I have a very strong inclination that this is going to be in the winter biome. Because this is a winter city. Okay, so that is a winter city. I do not want to live there. So we head home. Back to Trader Hugh. Humongous. Should we loot this POI since we're here? Do I have room? Yeah, I got a lot of bag space. So, no, come on. Looks like it's really big. Oh, it's schematics. Oh! What a day, what a game. Alright, yeah, who knows what the most important card is. Maybe then it goes back to my most important part of, like, the American culture, which is love, which we have a lack thereof. Boom, bars. So maybe love is. If you have no love, you ain't got nothing. And I do love making videos. I love talking. I love making videos. I do love the process. I love it. This is fun. Really fun and motivating. It's really. I love 7 days. Oh man. Yep. Trying to farm feathers. Sharp. Stick. Oop. Man, I'm tired as fuck though. I spent a lot of time making 7 days videos, but this is a channel that I feel like I've been neglecting a lot, so I don't feel bad about this. But the 20 channel method, I don't know, man. You really don't know. My max capacity I've been able to produce in the morning time before work, so like my sustainable time has been 11. So if I had another potentially hour on top of that, because like where I run into bottlenecks the most time is like to play a video game, you need to invest a lot of time into it. Like for instance, this video here, to create content for a, like each channel is a universe, and I can't just like do bite-sized universes. I can for talking head channels because those are just like abstract conceptual videos. Maybe there's like schematics here actually. I should look at this BOI. Potentially there could be like schematics or something. So universe building. That's what each of the channels are. It's a whole different universe. That's why like people say like I don't want to be pigeonholed, or a person. I've heard of multiple people say that. I thought that same thing too. But part of that has been, oh nice, 45 bullets, nice. Part of that. To combat pigeonholing. And to just be different from the herd. I made 20 channels. But like it's kind of tough to create 20 universes. You know what I mean? Like to create one universe, one channel that has any sort of like participation. Oh wow, it's so good. Oh, I should have taken a helmet by as well. Oh, you're not as good though. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. Universe. What was I saying? To have any sort of participation in a universe, you need to have time. Didn't I say time wasn't real? How about effort? Well, time. You need to have yeah, you need time. You need like a universe to build. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too woo-woo. Maybe my thoughts are getting too out there to actually like derive value from it. But I don't know, man. Schematics? Whatever, dude. Oh. I'm a thirsty boy. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. It's a reinforced chest in this small POI. Okay. I'm not crying. Okay. Okay, so I need to hit that with the pickaxe. Do I have lockpick for me? No, I don't believe so. I think we'll call it good after this, though. 3 episodes, too, so that'll be 3 videos. Man, my son would really like to watch this. Gotta pray for Dustin and his work today. I pray to all the viewers here without your consent. I pray blessings for you, and that peace and good stuff happens to you. So, haha. I have not prayed for you without your permission. Maybe the wrench will do good. 40. I'll just hit with this one. Oh yeah. That's probably better. I need to like start carving up the coyotes and the wolves and stuff too, though. This sucks. Here we go. The payoff. Wow. The 5 lockpicks I would have needed to get that chest open, but it's fine. Let's see how. Oof. Okay. So we need motorcycle parts. Yep. Alright. Alright. Seems pretty simple. For the motorcycle, I would have a lot better. Oops, that's the wrong way. A lot better of a time. Doing the thing. Oh my god, I had to. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I bought those time charges just to. Hello. I need your meat. Thank you. But yeah, I'm really stupid because I bought the time charges to blow up reinforced chests and I didn't even use one. So I'm pretty stupid. And we're coming up on a 3 episodes in a row. Cool. This is awesome. I think what I'm gonna do for a thumbnail too is not even like make. I'm gonna make fucking counterculture thumbnails. My interpretation of that. So I think what I'm gonna do is like make a black box and say, just imagine a really good thumbnail, or thumbnails are stupid. I don't care about thumbnails, stuff like that. Just try that out. And just start like make that a part of my branding, I guess, because whatever. It's the principle of it, man. I don't know. Thumbnails are stupid. Minutes. Oh yeah, Discord. I gotta make the Discord today. I'll do that while I'm at the hospital too. I'll make all the Discords for all my channels.
We buy and sell about everything. What'll it be?
Oh yeah, baby. Everything's so far away. No. I guess we do what we do.
Dukes, you can always quit a job if things get too hairy. I'd go down in a blaze of glory. This isn't a place for browsers. It's buy or die.
Buy or die, baby. Nice.
I got enough of those.
Right here, dude. I got 6K.
I feel a little hope inside me every time I make a sale. The thought that I helped someone splatter the brains of a Zed-head just fills my heart with joy.
We're gonna live here for a while. We need level 40. We're doing real good. Seeds will go up here. Oh. Tires. I need a hammer. Put that up there, why not? Anything I'm wearing that does not have a pocket mod, can I, well, I can put a pocket mod in my sandals, that's sweet. Get some plant fibers. I do have enough. Okay, I'll make this right now. Let's see if it does anything. This will go a little bit over. Just to see if it does anything. One piece of plastic. Okay, 2 glue, 2 glue. don't think this will be enough unless this got significantly buffed because there's no clothing. Oh. Put it in my sandals first. Let's see if I'm heat resisted. So far? Oh, nope. I mean, it's progress, right? Progress is progress, but catch you guys later.